Folks, what's up? Welcome to the Scotty P Show. The Four Horsemen are back. All four is back. Uncle Phil's back.
Woo!
YB's back.
Woo! Yeah.
Vicky Kicks
I'm here.
is back.
Present.
The Park and Popo. Vicky Logo. First time on set this season. How y'all been, man?
Man, it's been a while. It's good to see you guys.
It's been a while.
It's a reunion. Long overdue. It's good to see you.
That's right. It's nice.
Do y'all know the last time all four of us did a show?
Sunset Cliffs?
No, that was like week 7 or 8 or 9, something
Way
like that.
off. That was
it was after.
I
It was
just had
after
to throw
Christmas.
one out there.
Might have
It
been
was
Christmas.
the Christmas
episode's last
it
one
was
together?
when we sat around in
Wow.
Kansas City, and about 2 days later is when we were sitting in the house for 3 weeks,
Oh,
Corona'd out.
We had COVID after
We had the
that.
KC Rona.
Man, that was no joke.
Fake news.
And you know what? That was a really fun episode too.
Oh, that was a great episode.
At least we got to have fun before we had to be out.
Like how you smuggled your presents under your shirt.
Yeah.
It was
Same way you
raining
took them out of the
outside.
shop.
It was
yeah,
raining
I-
outside.
Why is my hat warm?
Hey, I was really encouraged though. We all gave each other really cool gifts.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
And
that I drink out of. That's from that night.
Yes,
okay,
it was.
boomer.
You had a little,
That's
you had a
just
little
from that night.
package. You
Hell
had
yeah.
all the goodies
my.
in there.
The Dolphins coasters.
Yes.
I don't like to use those because
Because
like
they're
my
just- you
fancy
just-
shit, right? I just keep them out.
I had a feeling
not
you
for
would do
company.
that.
Somebody set some on. Like, no,
No,
not that
not
coaster,
that.
dog. You see those
What does it
40-year-old
look like,
wooden
a
coasters?
coaster? No.
Folks, thank y'all for tuning in. It's been fun as hell hanging back out with the crew. Got some burgers today at the spot called
Ooh.
The Friendly up in North Park. Some of the best burgers in San Diego.
highly
If not,
recommend. Yeah.
man.
Flat top
badass.
burgers, melt in your mouth.
Dirty flat top.
Simple, satisfying.
Uh,
Don't like the increase in price, but whatever.
Shut.
Inflation.
Wait,
man.
what happened? They went up?
Don't even get us
They were
started
$6.
with
What
inflation
was it
stuff.
this
it started
time?
out 5 when I went and got it 2 or 3 years
Okay,
ago.
so
Now they're
today-
7.
Oh,
You know, with
shoot,
cheapskates,
they
man.
got you.
That's a 30%
They got ya.
increase right there.
Jeez.
Inflation's no joke.
It's worth more than that, so, you know, we should be grateful.
Hot.
But
cheesy,
speaking of
crusty.
North Park,
Yes.
Vicky, that was the last episode you were on. Side Pieces number 5.
Okay, out
Sitting
there
up
in
in
the
North Park.
Okay,
On the
on
whole
the
north- with-
yeah, with the on the cement
With
thing,
Taven peeping
Taven
through.
in the background.
Me moving the chair 3 inches.
Me in the little baby seat.
We need some phone books.
We did try to pack up the towels and everything on there, man.
Taven
Nothing
couldn't
worked.
leave the camera alone, had her face in it, all that.
Yeah.
Taven walked home without the keys.
Yeah.
And the last episode you were on was the sour cream episode.
Sour cream.
Sour cream.
Sour cream,
Sour
yeah.
cream.
It was the Dip-episode number 5, or no, Stick It in a Biscuit number 5.
Yeah.
We
Stick
didn't
it.
get to release that episode. That's in the that's in the
Archives.
vault with the Richard episode. You know, the lost episodes, man.
The archives.
Family and
archives.
friends only get to see those videos. That was a good one, man. So thank y'all for coming back. Fuck, I love this shit, man. I love y'all. Can't wait to get some picks in.
Yeah.
Y'all still owe me scrimps, but we
Yeah,
on a
we
new
do.
Oh,
bet.
seriously.
We're figuring out what the bet is. So
Yeah, I was
also,
gonna
Hey,
say,
you know,
what's the prize? We don't know.
You might think that we haven't been on the show because, you know, work and scheduling.
Scream.
Oh yeah, that's what
Maybe
they're
we're just
thinking,
broke to
Christian.
pay for the-
That's definitely what they're.
Maybe
Saving
we're just
up.
broke to pay for the dinner. How about that?
we'll get to that.
We're like
soon.
trying to participate in the next one. Still haven't paid out the first bet, but
First one's
we're
coming.
here
That's
for
like-
it. What do
That's
we
like with
get?
fantasy
What do we
football.
get?
Should we draft this guy? I don't think he should play with us, man. He didn't even pay last year.
God.
Double or
When they
nothing.
finally win and they can't come to collect the money because it's like you didn't even pay to participate this season.
Fuckers.
Yeah.
So we're paying up. Also, the new studio's coming soon. But for now, we're getting on these football picks. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
You ready?
Ready, Scotty?
Woozy, bring us on in.
You dig?
What it do, what it do? This is Alabama's own Woozy White Boy, and y'all tuned in to the Scotty P Show.
You dig?
First game, we got the Miami Dolphins visiting Cincinnati. Primetime game. Dust them shoulders off. Primetime game. All of our teams have had primetime this year now and y'all also have a primetime game, I believe, Monday, man. So it's nice to have all 4 of our teams good. All 4 were good
That's
last
true,
year,
yeah.
But we knew y'all were good. Phil and I had a surprise teams that turned it around in the season, had a good season. But we were still about 500 throughout the season. I don't think it's looking like that this year. So it's fun to see the Dolphins have a good team and the Eagles, man. So let's go Dolphins. They're playing Cincy. We're going to Cincy. Cincy is the AFC defending champion. Went to the Super Bowl out of nowhere. Joe Cool out there. Joe Burrow. Miami coming off a real tough game against Buffalo. A hell of a game. A fight, basically, man. Buffalo had like 80-something offensive plays to the Dolphins 30-something. That's how much our defense was on the field.
They gassed.
They're going to be gassed, and they have a quick turnaround. Phil, is Miami going to be able to turn around enough to upset those Cincinnati Bengals in OH?
Look, man.
I-O.
Last week
Look, man.
was a big tablet smashing win for the Finns between two fucking division rivals, man. I'm telling you, it was a great fucking game.
Huge.
Because he has the tablet, get it?
I did not pick the Finns last week. I saw the sign, picked the Bills.
Saw the
Damn
sign.
it.
Man, poor time management for the Bills, 2 seconds left, couldn't get a field goal attempt off. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. But this week, two former collegiate rivals, Burrow versus Tua.
SEC.
Ooh, yeah. Got them LSU Tigers versus
Roll Tide.
But the offensive line for the Bengals is, they snuck into the Super Bowl last year. And they still haven't made any changes. They got a couple key players out still. And Joe Burrow has gotten sacked 15 times.
Ooh.
Which leads the AFC right now.
Yeah.
When Tua's balling out, his passer rating is second only to Jamar Chase. Yep, he's at like 117 or something.
Jamar Chase, the receiver.
Not Jamar Chase. Hold on. We got to Lamar Jackson.
Check the tablet. Check the tablet.
His passer rating is second only to Lamar Jackson.
There it is.
There we go. On the Ravens.
We are very educated on football things.
Check the notes.
Colors.
But look,
Colors.
kind of worried about Tua's nugget. He took a big shot last week. He got through concussion protocol. He's only in the blue tent for a couple seconds. He came back, looked a little woozy.
That was just his back, though.
Oh, he's back, yeah.
Woozy.
So he's out for his
Woozy.
back.
Woozy.
Woozy white boy.
We all know.
But I don't know. Hopefully he'll be back. But even if he is back, I think them Bengals, dog. Bengals got it this week.
Ooh.
Cincinnati going with the Cats.
Yeah, man.
Ah.
Burrow's pissed off.
Man.
Yeah, telling him. Going with them Cats.
YB, you going to stick with the lefty, the fellow lefty, LBCC, the UA?
Oh, yeah, man. The lefty with Tua, that was something I was really happy to see because there's only one lefty starting quarterback in the NFL, and that's Tua. So I'm fired up about that. I'm wearing my jersey outside because it's hot outside. San Diego, it's October. We're loving the weather. I can't wear a heavy jersey right now. But as far as the Dolphins go, man, they've impressed me. Like Scott has said, they are a team that is now contenders, especially after that Bills win. They got momentum. They got hype. First of all, they just beat Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
Hold up. Stephon Diggs is a top 3 receiver in the league. Besides what? Justin Jefferson with the Vikings. And then who would be number 1?
I think Diggs might be.
Diggs might be
number
the
1
guy this year. I got him on fantasy. Hey-o.
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown, yeah, he's looking good, man. And
a few of them out there.
Here's the thing. With Tua having offensive weapons with Tyreek Hill, right? Tyreek Hill's going to have an explosive game, I believe, this week because they went. He didn't have an explosive game last week against the Bills.
No.
So
30 yards.
They were trying to cover him, and what they do when that happened? They moved it on over. Oh, who else can we go to? I don't know. Maybe someone like Waddle. Hello.
He's all right.
Hello.
I would be very surprised if they lost this game. I think this is an easy game for the Dolphins to win this one. Fins up.
Ooh.
Fins up.
Ooh, easy.
Logo.
Right now that I have all the facts and matters that you guys have spelled out for me.
All the
I
homework.
Can you guys did the homework for me. I can make my decision based on something other than the color orange is what I was talking about. Definitely the Dolphins are on fire. I think they got it too. Like, they're just winning games. I don't think they're going to stop.
Oh,
Dolphins.
I don't think they're going to stop. They got it. Fins up for me too.
Ooh.
That's all I got.
Well, a lot of folks predicted the Dolphins to start out 0-4. Said they're going to lose to the Patriots. Said they're definitely going to lose to the Ravens. And for sure, they're going to lose to the Bills.
For
The Bills
sure.
are the
I
Super
thought they
Bowl
were
champions.
Yeah.
You know, of course, the Dolphins are starting 0-3, and then their 4th game is against the current AFC champions. So, of course, everybody said them 0-4. Now, Cincinnati looked bad. in their first 2 games. Got beat by Dallas with a backup quarterback. They got beat by Pittsburgh, who has a starting quarterback, but he's not for real a starting quarterback. He's a backup quarterback.
Not for real.
And they beat the Jets, which have a backup quarterback in right now. This is the first starting quarterback that they're facing. But they're at home, and they turned it around.
Hey, stop talking like me, goddammit. Turn it around.
Turn it around last week, man. And Joe Burrow looked like Joe Burrow again. 275 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Also, I think he had thrown 4 picks in that Steelers game.
Ouch.
So they're back to looking good. They're at home. The Dolphins, as I said, they played 80-something defensive snaps on the field for like 42 minutes or something like that. It was a grind. It was a war. It was a division opponent. It was against the best team in the league. Miami still came out on top. Miami's beat Baltimore Ravens and Buffalo Bills, both who are Super Bowl aspiration teams, both who have the number 1 and number 2, whichever way you look at it, leader in the MVP race. Miami's been able to take care of them. Playing on defense, playing on offense. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. Man, he hadn't even gotten to go to those other receivers yet because those 2 are just bombing that shit out the water.
They're there.
So wait till those folks start doubling them. They get tired of getting beat by Miami on long drops and slants, your favorite play and whatnot.
Best play
and
of all
maybe they're going to hit the other receivers because they're open now. But until they do that, it's game over. Miami, orange is coming up. That's why I'm oranged out. When you think of the Bengals, you think of orange. This is our motherfucking time. Go Dolphins. Go swimming. Second game, folks, we got them 49ers, and we got them. Sorry, dude, I should never say the other team above your team. I'm my bad.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was really weird. It hit me in my mind. Like,
yeah.
what?
Really disrespectful.
My face was over here like.
My feelings are hurt.
Got him in his feels.
Why did he give the 49ers that hype? They never deserved that. They never deserved that.
Second game, folks. Second game, folks. We got them L.A. Rams.
Boom, boom.
Against the 49ers. Now, last year, they beat y'all both games of the regular season.
Sure did.
But they played each other in the playoffs. Victoria, specifically the NFC Championship. And I'm pretty sure the Rams won the Super Bowl, which means y'all won the NFC Championship as well, right? I think that's how the math
I think
goes.
we have to get through them.
So, Christian, are they going to be able to repeat their regular season success? Or are y'all going to continue the domination like you did in the NFC Championship?
Yeah, that's a really good question, actually. Regular season, if they're going to be beating us, doesn't matter to postseason, but we're doing picks right now, you know? So, can we win this game in the regular season? That's the question. Niners defense, really solid, you know? Offensively wise, they're a little confused with their quarterback situation. Like Jimmy Garoppolo comes in, he does a decent job. Do we make the wrong move? Do we start a younger quarterback too early? I don't know. But Jimmy Garoppolo is going to have to play this game. His accuracy is going to be dump the ball and just let the running backs run or throw quick passes. He's not good for the long ball. When it comes to long ball, the Rams have a really good defense against that. Offensive-wise, Matt Stafford, again, just like last season, he's having a problem turning over the ball. A lot of interceptions.
Led the league in interceptions last year.
Sure did, but he won a Super Bowl. It's a whole team effort to win the game. Matt Stafford is a great, accurate quarterback, but I do see a lot of receivers tipping passes and missing it, and it causes interceptions, or he overthrows it, something like that. When it comes to these two teams, they're both pretty good defensively. Offensively, it's going to come down to who can have a better offense, and I think the Rams will have better offense. Rams, baby, let's
go. Vicky.
Gobbling up them long balls.
I have
rolling.
2 important factors that help me pick. All right, pick this game. I'm just going to tell you, I picked the Rams. Reason number 1, I came out of the womb with a strong hate for the 49ers. I can't explain it.
All right.
Can't explain it. It just, that's the word. And the Rams are my homies team, so.
Kyle.
Rams, let's go.
Rams.
Two big points.
The horns.
The horns.
The horns.
Huh?
Man, I got Matthew Stafford as my starting fantasy QB.
Still?
Stafford, you some bitch.
Yeah.
How many TDs did he throw last week?
Oh, yeah, he's going to see that later. He's
How
going to
many
be very offended.
Sorry, Matt. Sorry, Mr. Stafford.
One of the
He's
149.
one of the subscribers.
No, Jimmy G is coming for you, brother.
Porn star Jimmy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm saying I'm going to keep this as simple as a dirty flat top burger. Keep Matthew Stafford upright, and the Rams will prevail. That's all I got to say about that. Go Rams!
Go!
I hear you, man. I myself can see 49ers winning this game. They got a little revenge on their mind. They got the game at home. You know, they won both regular season games last year. They're off of Trey Lance, back with Jimmy G, who has an incredible winning record while he's playing there. NFL Super Bowl champions beating the Niners. Go Rams, baby. All right, folks, game 3 of the day is Uncle Phil's Philadelphia Eagles, and this is an interesting game. Even though we have it as the third game / the most boring game of the week, it ain't going to be boring. They're playing the Jacksonville Jaguars at Lincoln Financial.
Birdhouse.
So they're up in Philadelphia. Jacksonville is playing well.
Yeah.
Philadelphia is also playing well. Philadelphia has been running the ball for 200 yards a game for the past season, but last week they switched it up, let Jalen Hurts throw it, and he had 340 yards and 3 touchdowns, you know? So, Phil, are your Philadelphia Eagles going to keep the ball in the air? Or do you think they're going back to the run game and dominate how they have over the past 17, 18 games?
Look, man.
Look, man.
No, the
We had a
was
big
more.
victory last week against former quarterback Carson Wentz. He hit the turf 9 times. That's 9 big sacks. Defensive line was in their backyard the whole game, man, I'm telling you. Previously to that, the secondary won the game for him. But I have more of a concern with the offense. The defense is balling out, but we haven't got second half points, 2-3 games in a row? 2 games in a row. 0 points in the second half.
Wow.
Getting most of our points in the first. And last week, we got all of our points in the first quarter.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 3 quarters, no productivity. Miles Sanders is finally healthy. We'd like to see him run the rock, but man, the Jags got a top 5 defense, dog. They're like Preston. The boys are doing good.
Presto!
You got him out Lumpia, dog.
Jinx.
Presto!
Anyway, dude, we got Brown. Devontae Smith balled out last week. Fucking little man was going up, just putting his body in harm's way and just coming down with a rock. And like I said, Jalen Hurts is balling out. He's getting rid of the ball, making smart decisions. But speaking of getting rid of the ball, Mr. Tarzan Trevor Lawrence last week.
Oh, that's your guy.
He had the ball out in 2.3 seconds.
Yeah.
That's quick.
That's
as
impressive.
hell. What's the pass rush going to do against that when the ball's already, behind
Flying.
him? You know what I mean? This is going to be a hard-fought game. Dougie P is back, our old coach.
Yes.
Pretty sure he wants to win this game, and I'm pretty sure his team wants to win this game for him. They're going to come hungry. They're going to come hungry. They're playing hard, but it don't matter. You're in our house this week, Jaguars. Fly, Eagles fly, baby.
Hey.
Why, Bizzle, you flying?
Yeah, man.
Are you on the prowl with the Jags?
That's true. The Jaguars are playing exceptionally better than we all expected. That's 100% true. But also, so is the Eagles' defense. We did not expect them to be this
Big
good.
play, Slay.
Look what they did against Week 2 against the Vikings. That was very impressive. To hold down Justin Jefferson to 40 yards the whole game after an explosive Week 1. It just shows adaptation that they can prove to do and keep continuing to do as they the defensive coordinators get around the team. If they can control the Jaguars with the running backs, which they like to run the ball as well. Etienne and Robinson has been running the ball exceptionally well. Robinson's a backup. They split 50-50. He has averaged about 5 yards per carry and at least a touchdown per game. So if the Eagles can get past that, I think maybe if they shorten down the run game, because the secondary for the defense, they're really strong. I don't see Trevor Lawrence throwing the ball deep that fast. They'll do a short yard game, and that's about it. Other than that, I got to go with the Eagles. Fly, baby, fly.
All right. Logo.
Right, I don't have too much to say about this game, like the rest of them. So I'm going to take this.
But we've been shortening it up.
I'm going to take this opportunity to say that I am here today by personal request of one of our viewers who has been missing my presence on the screen.
Syllables.
So shout out to Jen. I'm
Big
here
what's
for you,
up?
girl, because I know you want to hear what I have to say about the football games because it is very educational. So, on that being said, I have nothing else to say about the game. But I'm picking the Eagles. Yeah, let's go. I was the only one who picked the Jags when they won the game, which helped me out in the picks. As he said, he's like, oh, none of us have had hopes for the Jags, but like myself, I don't know. I thought Trevor Lawrence was going to do it last season.
He's doing his thing, though.
Yeah, he's finally awake and doing shit, but still, I don't think he's got it this time. Not this game. So fly, Eagles, fly.
Eagles fly. Interesting game. Eagles are playing badass. I think the biggest thing, even though you got Big Play Slay out there doing his thing, the running game does what it does, but Jalen Hurts becoming a for real passer now and being able to hit targets that are on the move or while he's on the move, long ball, shorts, routes over the shoulders, he is starting to make all the throws, and you can just see all that practice that he's been putting in for the past few years really starting to pay off, man, and that's why they're looking so good on top of the rest of the stuff. Jacksonville's also looking really good. I mean, they lost to the Commanders. That's pretty sad.
What the fuck is a commander?
What the fuck is a commander?
She did the Bevo! You did the Bevo!
Drop it in the comments. Let us know. Hit us with the whatever. What the fuck is a commander? We're still in question.
Y'all held the Commanders to 8. You also held the Vikings to 7 when that was supposed to be a big game for them, the payback from Aguilar and whatnot coming back. And couldn't do it. Also need to pump the brakes on the Jags because one of their wins was against the Colts, and the Colts ain't shit. I mean, the Colts beat Kansas City. But, I mean, hold up. But other than that,
God.
Other than that, I can't see them dealing with the Eagles. Jalen Hurts is balling out. The run game can ball out. Either way, they need to go. However the defense wants to take away one style, Eagles are good enough to play the other style. Offensive line is as good as anybody in the league. Defense is up there with anybody in the league. Spiritual world, fly, Eagles, fly. Game numero 4. Rolling them R's for Anna, Liz, and Carmen. I know y'all love that. And a big what's up to the millions. Hey, millions of them Scotty P Show fans all around Mission Bay right here in sunny C and Doug. We've got the Chiefs and we have the Bucks, and we can talk about any stats you want to and what players are coming back and who's out and the scheme and the coach and whatever you want to talk about, but this game is about Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady.
My homie.
Played each other for an AFC championship. Tom Brady came out on top. Played each other for a Super Bowl. Tom Brady came out on top. So we have this game Monday night. Victoria.
This guy wants to fight.
Is it going to be?
This guy wants to fight today. Jeez.
Is it going to be the new school fool or the old school player who's going to come out with this win after both of them had a disappointing loss last week and they're both looking for revenge?
Ooh.
You know what?
Good way to put
You know what they say? You can't teach an old dog new tricks. And that's exactly what's going on. Tom Brady is not coming out with nothing new. He's not getting any better. There's no improvements here. He's just doing the same old. He's actually not even doing what he used to do. So I think Mahomes got him all day, for sure. The Chiefs got to do something after last week. Like, good God. So we have to win this one. It's not an option. Chiefs all day.
Hey, Monte.
All day.
Colts, what's up?
Hey, no!
I'm giving a big shout out to E, man.
Can you censor this? Got a black box or something?
That was
in
zoom in.
there? Yeah.
That was straight zoom in moment.
Oh, look, it's the cool bus.
I saw him licking the windows.
No, the letters was scratched out. It says cool bus. It's like the S and the H.
Oh, it probably does have some
it does. The back
hippies in
says
there.
cool
I was thinking
It probably
some
does
hippies
have some
smoking the hell out
hippies
some
in
there.
bud
Keep it when it
and
goes
shit. Hell yeah.
Wait for
Hey, cool bus.
Phil.
Yes, sir.
Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Chiefs, Bucks.
Man, last week I said that Frank Reich is going to have to pull a miracle out of his ass in order for the Colts to win. And sure as shit he did. I'm telling you. I don't know what happened. There were,
You're right. That's what it was.
There were 7-point dogs.
That's what it was.
They still managed to get past them Chiefs. Man, the fucking Bucks defense though, they're really, really good. They're only giving up 9 points a game so far.
Oh.
But they're on the offensive side, even though Mike Evans is going to be back, Julio Jones and Chris Godwin may not be playing. So, I mean, you need skilled players to throw to or hand the ball off to, whatever. And TB is TB, but Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes, man. Ain't going out like that this week. Let's go Chiefs!
Chiefs! Why Bizzle?
I think Julio Jones is back this week.
Ooh.
I think he is back.
I said may not be, fool.
I think he spent too much time in the club or something. I don't know what was happening. I don't know what was happening. Truth be told, Tom Brady ages 10 years back when it's important games. Same with Michael Jordan. Like, when you take it personally, this guy really does play his best football. And the thing is, him and Patrick Mahomes, they've had some of the greatest games I've watched.
Yep, absolutely.
And he's going to play his A game this game.
To show out.
With Tampa Bay, their defense is really good too. They have a really good defense.
Oh, now he wants to fight.
I think I'm leaning towards Tampa Bay. Now with the Chiefs losing to the Colts, I don't know what that was. I can't even call that a fluke. That was just something I wouldn't have seen that coming. I didn't really have a pick in mind for this one. I'm a little confused.
Look into the spiritual world.
Am I doing it?
Do.
I'm going Tampa Bay. I'm going Tampa Bay.
Fight.
You wanna
Fight.
Jumps over both chairs. Yes.
Hey, and the only time.
Oh man, who was it?
He
Who
lost
was
Super
it
Bowl
that did the wrestling move on Kelsey a couple weeks ago? What game?
He picked him up and
man,
slammed down
everybody
into
was
there.
talking about that. I was
a
like,
nice tackle. That was a great
still
tackle.
came with the W. Kelsey's a big boy,
Yeah,
bro.
hit a
That shit
brick
was
wall.
embarrassing.
That one hurt him.
That shit was embarrassing. Yeah, he probably didn't like those videos.
That one hurt.
Yeah.
Kansas City, Tampa Bay, Kansas City. I don't want to fight Victoria, okay? Kansas City got embarrassed. Now, there were some things that happened that won't hardly ever happen the same way the Miami-Buffalo game did, why Buffalo lost. Some shit happened to Kansas City. They muffed that fucking punt at the goal line for their first possession.
We need a kicker.
Colts, damn, punched that shit in for your touchdown right there. Some plays Mahomes missed that he doesn't normally miss. Tom Brady lost to a much better team than the Colts and a much better quarterback than Matt Ryan and Aaron Rodgers, right? Mm-hmm. But both of them hate fucking losing, and that's what makes them great, and their love for the game. Both of them want to get back on track. Mahomes doesn't want to lose a second game in a row because his first game losing was to a sorry-ass team. Tom Brady doesn't want to lose 2 games in a row where he loses to Hall of Famers, all-time legends that will be in that top 5, top 10 quarterbacks of all time, because then you just see 2 quarterbacks come and beat you in back-to-back weeks. So both of them really have...
Hungry.
Yeah, fucking hungry. And as I said, we could talk about all the other players. We could talk about Julio coming back and Mike coming back, and it's about these two. And I'm like Christian. I didn't have a pick until this moment. I still don't have a pick. So I'm going to have the spiritual world. The Chiefs failed me last week. Otherwise, I'd be 12-0. My favorite number 12. But I'm 11-1 because of the Chiefs. But I ain't mad at you.
Oh.
Patrick Mahomes is looking badass. He's hitting those targets, man. He's not playing playground ball. He's just balling out like a quarterback.
He also doesn't want to leave the field. He gets pissed off when they
Oh,
say,
that was funny. Well,
that shit was funny as shit.
Eric Bieniemy should have let him try to make a drive, and he didn't.
He's
Otherwise,
like,
y'all could have won that game.
Shut me down, bro. Yep.
Who'd you take? Chiefs, Bucks.
Yep.
Let's make
Oh,
it
you're
50-50.
gonna.
Bucks, baby!
That makes me think, because I thought this guy could tell the future the way he was undefeated. With Miami beating the Bills, I was like,
Hey, get out of the camera. Get out.
Is he from the
Don't
future?
attack my man like that. Get away from my cameraman. Back up. Back up.
Oh, I didn't even give it in. All y'all went 2-2. I went 3-1 because I picked the Dolphins and none of y'all did.
Damn.
And that put Victoria at 7-5, him at 8-4, you at 9-3. me at 11-1,
Wow.
sitting in the championship seat.
Whoa.
Woozy, take me out this motherfucker.
Yes, man.
Yeah, dude.